Alrighty, hey guys, welcome back to another discussion video on Cyberpunk and the state of just like, I would say, social media in general against the developers. It's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse by the hour, by the day, and in my opinion, I don't understand why they have not made a statement yet at all about the problem, apart from telling us to download the drivers, which I'm pretty sure they know at this point is not the main issue here. You know, this does help. I'll give them that. It does help, but that is not the main issue. And as we can see, here's their most latest announcement, whatever this is. And fix. You know, fix. Look, I like the game. I think it's a good game. But if there's this much controversy for your game that's just hitting you back to back to back to back to back on every single platform, make a statement. Say something. You know? I don't know exactly, like, you can kind of like tell us that there's a fix coming. You can tell us that this was a very big oversight. Shoot, just say anything. You know what I'm saying? Just say anything. And now we have a lot of as we can see by this article right over here. Well, this kind of like excerpt from this article, right? Little paragraph. I'm gonna read this, and it's looking bad. So let's read it real quick. So CD Projekt Red knew this game would be launched on an unacceptable state and tried to cover it. All right, let's read what they have to say. To be specific, Cyberpunk 2077 is doing something that no other major game has ever done and demanding something of its players that even the industry's most famous consumer-unfriendly publishers have never quite dared to. It's asking its very large proportion of its customers to buy the game sight unseen. I don't know why it's said like that, but okay. Pre-launch, not a single outlet, traditional press, streamers, YouTubers, nobody received code for the console versions of the game. I personally did not know this, but it does make sense why that happened now, and it's a very big coincidence. I'm not accusing anything. Look, I try to stay in the middle as much as possible. I'm not accusing anything, but this isn't looking good. That no console versions were. That's not looking good in my opinion. Those who reviewed the PC version, meanwhile, signed an NDA, which meant they couldn't upload any footage in their video reviews other than the B-roll provided by CD Projekt Red itself. Now, this is kind of normal, I think, but at the same time, I don't know how normal it is. You know, obviously, you should sign an NDA kind of to, like, I guess in a way, well, no, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the, because I've seen some games who've done this as well, so this isn't like something new, right? But I think they should have at least let people use footage that wasn't like spoiler. You know, like use footage that's like gameplay, that's not quest related. I think that would have been a better NDA in my opinion, right? It's probably happening to some extent because CD Projekt Red knows it'll get away with it. Okay, if EA or Activision did something like this, consumers would be up in arms. Well, okay, I don't agree with this because they're up in arms. They're up in arms. Don't get it twisted. Let's see this let's see what's going on here. Jesus, this loading time. Okay. So this is the thing. Let's see what's hot right now. Missing features, bad AI, called out, this that. As you can see, most of this stuff is very negative. If we even go to the top of, let's say, this week, pretty sure, yeah, another year in development time, unfinished. They're up in arms. They're there. Don't get it twisted. They're there, you know. But okay, they're just saying about The Witcher, whatever. Another delay, no matter how warranted, could wipe literally billions of dollars off the company's stock price. I think that's the problem. But at the same time, how do you fix that problem? You can't. You know, we're so deep in this you know, this money hungry economy. Like you can't do nothing about this, which sucks. But it's just how it is. You know, gaming has gotten to the point where it's just It's very popular. It's mainstream like crazy, and when that happens, obviously, a lot of money gets put into it. And when a lot of money gets put into it, money wants to be made back. So therefore, even as much as you want to make the best thing you want possible, if the guy who invested says it's time to drop, it's time to drop, regardless of what you care about, which sucks, but that's just how it is, right? This is the reality for companies which float on the stock market. Despite having a product release schedule, they really only encompass one major release every few years rather than a nice quarterly rhythm that makes investors comfortable. Decisions start being made for the wrong reasons because balancing the needs of the games you're creating against the requirements to keep your investors optimistic and happy is extremely difficult, if not impossible. There it is. So here's what I think about this. The only thing that really sticks out to me is that no one received a code for the console versions of the game. The NDA, yeah, it's kind of, they could have let you upload something at least of your own gameplay. They could have, but that's I'm pretty sure NDA is NDA. It is what it is. This right here is a problem, and this brings me to my next point. For people who say just buy the next console, man, what's the problem? The game was announced before. What's it called? The game was the release date, the original release date. What I'm trying to say is, wasn't it like April or somewhere around there? And this was before the PS5 was announced or the new Xbox was announced. So therefore, this game was being made for the PS4 and for the Xbox One. So the fact that it runs very, very, very poorly, and the fact that nobody got a console key for the PS4 or the Xbox One is very shady. There's a lot of stuff that's just I don't say much about it, but it's not looking good. And the fact of the matter that they're not making any kind of response except from announcing whatever this is. Like, I get it, but like, this ain't, bro. You got pitchforks at your door. Say something. Do something. Like, you got a lot of attention. You got a lot of eyes on you right now. Like I said, good game, but this performance stuff, it needs to be dealt with, and before it needs to be dealt with, you need to make an announcement. You do. Staying silent is not going to help. This isn't a court case, where you can't give anything away until you're in the court of law. No. You gotta say something. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. It's my opinion of it. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah, they gotta. I don't know what they can do, but people still playing it, even though it's barely working, and I think they just deserve any statement at this point, in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, any concerns, and like always, stay safe.